with it being TCU versus Georgia, I was physically there, as you know, at the Fiesta Bowl, watching TCU take down my alma mater, and then watching at night Georgia knocking off Ohio State in the last second of 2022. The ball dropped in Times Square just as the ball was kicked by Noah Ruggles of Ohio State left, making you and anybody else who roots for Georgia very happy, Chris. And I just want to...
Good moment.
Just two observations about the college football playoff weekend. This is the new college football world we are going to be living in for the rest of our lives. What do I mean by that? Michigan, Ohio State, which you know I live and die for, which you know has been all about sticking it to the other team and potentially ruining their season and preventing them from winning a national championship, doesn't matter anymore.
Well, to who?
For that.
Oh, for that.
It's just going to be a diehard rivalry that everybody wants to win. But when there's 12 teams in the playoffs, and I'm not saying that this is a terrible thing, because I'll still be in on it. I'll still be wanting to beat Ohio State every time. It is a very important game for me and for the rivalry. But Ohio State lost it by 20 at home and was in line to make the college football championship game.
Yeah.
So what? Like, we beat them by 20 at home, punked them, and they came back to life thanks to USC losing and whatever. They backed into it, and they got in the tournament and damn near knocked off the national champion. I dare say they should have. So
Fair.
A diehard rivalry game that's supposed to be do or die is just a nice rivalry game. Get used to it. Get used to it. And the other thing that hit me was not winning a conference championship. It should count against you, and you're not as good in the Big 12 or not as good in fill in the blank. That's not the Big 10 or the SEC, even though the Big 10 absolutely, you know what, the bed in the bowl season, with the exception, I guess, of Penn State and Iowa. Michigan State didn't make it. I had to just throw that in there. Sorry. But TCU is proven. So what? All those people, they're not as good. The Big 12's not as good. They can't be as good. Oh, really? Oh, really? Like I said, they tackled, they ran, they passed, they ran through people. I saw it with my own two eyes. They took advantage of mistakes. They made very few mistakes of their own. That's a championship team that's taking on Georgia on Monday night. Don't overlook them in advance. So when there's 12 in,
yeah, wait till 9, 10, 11, 12.
A 9 is going to beat a 4, a 10's going to beat a 3, and 11's going to beat a 2, and wait till 12 beats a 1.
Oh, yeah.
Or I guess it might not happen because it's going to be 5 through 12 getting it. 12's going to beat a 5, and 11's going to beat a 6. I've got to get used to the construct if I'm talking about
but
it in
if a 12
advance.
beats a 5, a 12 could then beat a 1.
Yeah.
I'm just pointing this out. Like, this is our new world. And there's only one more year like this one next year. And then after that, you can take care of your rival and think you buried him and dusted him. Well, they can dust themselves off and still win it all. Unless there's another team that you're overlooking because they're just a mere 9 seed or a 10 seed, finished in second place in that so-called second-tier conference. Okay. By the way, with offenses getting a month to prepare for the games, and you're already seeing who's got that advantage, as both games went over by what? Before people were push-passing footballs through a soda can hole.
But remember, Rich, hold on.
Loves that.
This is what you wanted. You wanted this.
No, I know that. I did. But I'm not criticizing it. I'm just getting people ready for it.
Yeah.
I'll still be tuned in to Ohio State wanting to beat the crap out of them every year and
But is it
talking with
going
my
to be?
chest.
But is it going to be better?
I'll talk less with my chest if they're going to still make the playoffs and Michigan's going to be in a 10.
Like if a 12 beats a 5 and then the 10 team ends up winning a national championship.
Let's go.
Is that
You don't think the country would love that?
Is that better?
I don't know if it's better. It's our new college football world, and it might be
teams,
better.
But the best team's not going to win the title.
Unless, again, it's
Unless
like
the
that.
one seed rolls everybody.
It's the phrase from Miracle. Don't give me the best players. Give me the right ones. That's all I want. I want the right ones. I want the right ones.
I want the two best teams playing for the championship.
Hey, brother, how many, the Giants won a Super Bowl as a 6 seed, so on. The Steelers won it as a 6 seed. I mean,
Yeah, but
it
that's
happens.
professional sports. In college, it's always one plays two, and that's how you determine the champion.
But maybe that stunk, and this is the new world.
I don't think it's.
I don't know, man. In this day and age, kids
love
get
it.
better. Programs get better. I mean, just because you lose on Labor Day weekend shouldn't count you out once it's all said and done.
Be great. Go undefeated.
Those days are over, pal. They're over, and that's my point. They are over. Dead and buried. Unlike a team that you thought you beat by 20 at home. Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.